Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Tuesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards for this reading today. I really feel you're dreaming of each other right now, especially as we prepare for the new moon. It may be making you a bit tired, but you may be feeling more energised today and tomorrow. So if you've been feeling a bit lethargic over the weekend or yesterday, you can expect your energy levels to perk back up. And what I'm really feeling as well is you may be dreaming about past lives or the past person that you were or the version you were. But I definitely feel the past is coming back in for healing. And I feel for some of you it may come in the form of a person or an experience or a cycle. For some of you, most of you, it's going to come in as dreams. So if you have weird dreams or dreams about a place and you think, I feel like I've been there, or maybe you have deja vu, it could well be connected with a past life. So what I'm going to bring in today, I'm going to bring in the past life oracle cards. I'm going to bring in the blue angel oracle cards to bring in some angel guidance, the journey to union oracle, and the gorgeous universal Celtic tarot. So let's connect with you, your person, your journey, and see what's going on. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What's the energy around you today? Straight out. What's the guidance around them today? Or what's the energy around them today? Powerful messages. They're going to be communicating with you in other ways. Look at this, communication through social media posts for that. So I've got messages coming through already about that. So what's the energy around the journey today? What's the message around the journey or the energy around the journey? So what's the guidance coming through today? Look at this, angels are assisting communication ahead. Trust what you feel. So big messages coming in about things changing here. What's the guidance for you today? What's the energy you are in? Thank you, one card. What about them? What energy are they in today? And what's the energy around the connection itself? What's the angel guidance for you today? What's the angel guidance coming through for you today? What do we need to know for you today? Flying out there. What's the guidance for them today? Wow, that nearly hit me in the face there. So again, things could be hitting them in the face today. They could be getting very clear signs and synchronicities, things they just can't miss out on seeing, because they're so close in the face. What's the guidance around the journey today? Flew out. Okay, and then we're going to connect with the past life. So what past life issue may you be experiencing or dealing with in dreams? Straight out. What about them? What are they experiencing in dreams connected with a past life? What are they experiencing to do with dreams? And what's the energy around the journey? What's the energy around the journey today? Thank you, angels. I'm going to take them, okay? Let's see what's going on then. I feel this is going to be a very interesting reading. So the first message coming through for you is spaces needed to heal. So if you are in separation right now, or you're not communicating, or things are a bit quiet, see it as a blessing in disguise, because the space is needed. It's needed to bring in a healing, to bring in communication, to move things forward, to bring about that karmic ending, to bring up the vulnerability in them, to help them to feel, and to help you to feel and to heal. Because when you have your own space, you're able to reconnect with yourself and focus on you more and give back to you more. And you're able to connect with God, the universe, the higher power, the angels, to bring in everything you need, whether it's something you're manifesting, strength, power, resources, whatever it is. So the space is a blessing. You may get panicky around this space because you're worried about what's going to happen next. It's the uncertainty, or going into fear, thinking they're not going to contact you again. But if you trust in the love, those fears will dissipate. And you have to be willing to go through the hard times and the painful times to be able to relax, detach, and give it to heaven. So detachment, which is really like surrender, giving it to God, trusting the process, giving back to yourself, being more in the moment, it can be painful and scary, but it's rewarding because it shows you your freedom. You don't need to be holding on and stressing and worrying. You just need to be trusting in God's plan. So whatever's happening right now, the space is assisting. And I spoke about this in the weekly reading, how blocks are assisting. A block is really an opportunity for growth, for healing, So the separation is preparation. The delay creates the way. Any form of rejection is a redirection to something better or a better time. And this can be the same if they're putting plans off with you, or maybe they change plans at the last minute and you start getting panicky about that. It's because there's a better time coming for you to spend time together or communicate. So whatever's going on today in the space, use affirmations to start your day in power. So you can affirm, all is well in my world. Everything is working out beautifully for me. I'm ready for this incredible, amazing day. Thank you, God, for my incredible life. This day is delicious to me. It feels good. It tastes good. It is good. I'm excited for this day. I'm excited for this life I'm living. I'm excited to be me. I love being me. I love the person that I am. My life is fabulous. I am kind. Whatever you want to say. And that's going to put you into a powerful place in your mind. You know, even me just saying those affirmations has boosted my spirit, my libido, my energy. So it makes you feel better. So again, you've got a choice. We spoke about this yesterday. You can either sit around thinking how bad things are, or focus on how good things are. Focus on the power of love. Focus on the power of the light and the magic and the connection. And to remember that timelines are guidelines. Time is man-made. Time really is fluid. It's an illusion. It's something that man created to control scheduling, like going to work or doing certain things at certain times. Whereas in spiritual truth, time is as it needs to be. That's why it's so much more beneficial for you to take off a watch and not wear one. And if you have clocks in the house, make sure they are lower down than where you're sitting. If they're higher than where you are, you'll always be controlled by time. That's why if you find you're at work and your clocks are above you, you're always feeling like time is slow, or you're waiting for something to happen, or you're waiting for the end of the day. So that's a really good feng shui tip for you, by the way, that if you have clocks in the house, put them lower down. Like my clock in this room is about there on the wall across from me, but it's lower than where I'm sitting. So I never feel controlled by time. In the living room where I watch my shows and eat my dinner and chill out, my clock is on the floor. And any other clock in the house, I make sure when I'm standing, if I'm walking around the kitchen, it's lower than me. Because if it's higher than me, it's going to control me. I haven't worn a watch for years and years. Yes, they're nice to have a watch on and they can be pretty and, you know, they can have all these devices on them. You can use your phone on your watch and things like that, and you can check your steps, and that's all good, but you're still being controlled by time. Timelines are guidelines. When you get to a point in your journey where you aren't really bothered about when it's going to happen, because you know it will, then you've really mastered this journey. And that's something we're all learning right now, to let go of the when. When are they going to contact me? When are we going to be in union? When are they going to wake up? When are they going to tell me how they feel? When are they going to walk away from that situation? When? And God says, just have faith, just trust, just be in the present moment. So if you are stressing over time in this space or in the silence or in any other area of your life, be more in the present moment through breath work, through affirming in the morning and knowing that all is well. And this isn't just about things to do with your person either. This can be about wondering when you're going to change your life, or if you're going to hear from that job offer, or you could be worried about timings around your body. If you're thinking you want to have a baby and you're worried about the biological clock ticking, or maybe you're going through perimenopause like I am. You just got to be in the flow of life and allow things to happen naturally, because the angels say timelines are guidelines. It's not long now. It's not long now. And you might think, well, when? When then? When is not long? And the angels say, never doubt that your twin flame loves you. So if you fully believe in your heart and soul that your twin flame loves you, you're not going to worry about the when. The angels say it's not long now. It will happen when you're not needing it to happen, when you're not expecting anything, when you release the attachment to the outcome, and you're being more in the present moment, and when you're more connected in the 5D. Not only with them, but with everything, because you are a manifester. This is you bringing things into your life through your mind, your intentions, your beliefs, your trust in God's plan. So this is like a magician willing things in. I affirm this. I am successful. I am living my best life. I am in a wonderful, loving relationship. I am exactly where I am meant to be. So when you're affirming these things and bringing these things to you, everything makes sense. And you feel strong. You know that whatever storms are going on in your life, you can handle them. So if there is any storms around you right now, whether it's storms in your life itself, chaos going on, tower moments, crazy things, you are the calm in the storm. You can calm your mind in that storm, like the eye of the storm. You know, you see these storm chasers in films and shows going to the eye of the storm, and you've got the tornado and it's causing all this destruction. But when they're in the eye of the storm, everything's still. And that's what you're being reminded to know. Like, you're the eye of the storm. You can create that stillness no matter what chaos is going on around you. That's your power as a manifester, as a magician of your life, as a wizard or a wizardess of your life. And that's the message today. Use this space to your advantage, to reconnect with you, to put your needs first, to think about what you want to do, to have some fun with yourself, maybe go somewhere, do something that you truly want to do. And we've got purification fire. And this is a Ramasis, very powerful energy here. So again, fire, which is the Kundalini that rises between you, the heat, the desire. And you can channel that power, that chemistry between you, that electricity into something you're doing in your own life. So instead of sitting around and feeling the energy and letting it bubble up inside you, causing frustration, anger, feeling like you need them now, aching for them and all of that, you can put that into your creativity, your passions at work or in your own projects. Maybe you can channel it into exercise and make yourself feel better physically, going for walks or doing some other kind of physical activity, or channel it into meditation, channel it through the 5D, so you're connecting with them and making love with them in the 5D, and you're releasing it in that way. So I feel this is you having fire in you for the things you're passionate about and the things you want to do, and it's coming from your sacral chakra because of the connection and the chemistry and the desire, but you're being guided right now in this space to channel it into something productive. We've got incredibly, whatever that says, it's Diva Magic or Deva Magic, but I'm seeing this as incredible, whatever that says there, if you can read that there. I'm seeing this as just you knowing that you are incredible, that you're magical. When I'm connecting with this card, it doesn't matter what the other words are. I'm seeing this like things unfolding for you because you are the eye of the storm. You are the eye of the storm. That's what they're showing me. Okay, and even if it isn't called the eye of the storm, that's what they're showing me. It's like you're in this energy of peace, even when things are going chaotic around you. What they're showing me in my mind as well, if any of you have seen the film Queen of the Damned, at the end of the film, Lestat and Jesse are just walking normally and everything's going by really quickly. So it's showing time speeding up around them, and it's really showing that they remain timeless and eternal no matter what, and that's what you're being reminded of today. And I may well bring the Lestat and the Queen of the Damned deck in later for them to you read, and I think I will, because they're guiding me to do that. But they show me like how no matter how chaotic things get, no matter how things speed up or slow down, you have the power to remain still and calm because of your mind. And we've got ships. Now this is really powerful. So in your dreams, you could be dreaming about being on a ship, or perhaps being shipwrecked, or you could be dreaming about the ocean, or you could be dreaming about being a sailor or working on a ship in some way, because it's very likely you've had past lives on ships. This could even be like a big cruise ship. This could even be thinking about the Titanic or other cruise liners, big cruise liners years ago. So you have a connection with ships here, or something you're dreaming about now. If you're not really feeling like, okay, I was a sailor in a past life, or I was connected with ships in some way, maybe I worked on a ship or I was a passenger on a ship, you may well be dreaming about ships as a sign that your ship is coming in. And what that means is everything you're wanting is coming to you. You are manifesting your dreams. So it's another way you're being shown that things are moving forward for you. But if you've had something to do with a ship. Maybe you've got a fear of water in this life, or you love the ocean, but maybe you're afraid to go on a ship, or you're fascinated by them, but you haven't done it yet, or something of that nature. That can be because something's happened where you may have been shipwrecked, or you may have gone overboard, or something like that could have happened. Especially if you've got Atlantis roots. You know, a lot of us who have Atlantis roots, we absolutely adore the ocean, but we also have a fear of it at the same time. Or sometimes it's not even a fear, it's more a understanding of how powerful the ocean is, how the ocean can cause destruction, and it can cause power and warmth, and it can be very still and calm, or it can be very destructive. So it's not like the emotions. So take that as it resonates with you, and don't be surprised if you have a dream about a ship, or you see ships, because you may even see ships, you may see pictures of ships, or you may see a ship in a show you're watching, or something, even they show me even a cartoon, a ship is going to come to you in some way, and it's a sign that if you're patient and trusting, and you're using affirmations, your ship is coming in, which means everything you want is on the horizon. Not just love, but success. Give me fear. Anything you're in fear about, anything you're worrying about, you're going to receive everything you want, so let go of the fear. So for them, we've got communication through social media posts. So I definitely feel that they are receiving messages from you or from the universe through what they are reading or seeing on social media. So don't worry if you haven't got access to their social media. They are seeing things that are helping them to learn and grow. So you don't need to tell them anything, control anything, try and make anything happen. Just trust that they are seeing what they need to see. So the first thing I'm connected with here is they are receiving communication through social media posts. Now, even if they're not on social media, they may be scrolling through Google or other things they see. So social media could also be, perhaps they're in a community, they show me like somewhere outdoors, like an events place, and there could be a bulletin board on the wall, and they see something there. So again, this isn't just about online social media, this could be social posts somewhere or wherever they go. So you might think, well, my person doesn't go on social media, but they go to a golf club, or they go to a boat club, or wherever it is they go. Even a nightclub or a social club, or, you know, somewhere that they spend time with other people. There could be some kind of events board that they receive signs or messages through. But what I'm really feeling as well is they are communicating with you through social media posts. So you're also going to see things that inspire you, that remind you that you are loved, that you are communicating. They may even put things on their social media knowing that you're able to view them. And it could be songs, it could be inspiring quotes, it could be other things that you're able to read into. And they're going through ascension symptoms today too. Now, when I'm connecting with this, they're giving me stomach, like a little rumbling in the stomach, and also the throat chakra. So I feel the throat chakra and the solar plexus are affected today with them, because they are preparing to communicate and they are processing things to make that happen. And again, we've got the new moon creating all this energy. We've got dream sharing going on as well. So they're going through ascension, but its symptoms are serving them. So let's actually connect with what they may be going through in their physical self before I bring the other cards in. What ascension symptoms are they going through today? Yeah, heartburn. I'm not surprised, because this can affect the throat and the stomach as well. But heartburn is feeling some kind of resentment. Now, they may feel resentful towards themselves because of things they've done. And they're addressing that. So they're processing those things, and it may be affecting their stomach and their esophagus. They may be burping more. They may be having indigestion, acid reflux. It's affecting the throat as well. They may be resentful towards their karmic partner or their karmic situation. It could be their job. It could be their boss. It could be their family. It could be something that's stopping them from being able to be with you. It could be their own finances, whatever it is. So I feel there's resentment there, and they need to release that. They also hold on to all this pent-up energy. So what you're doing right now with your pent-up energy is channeling it into your creativity. You're also channeling it through exercise or other things. What they are doing is letting it all bubble up inside like a volcano that's ready to explode. So it can build up as resentment that can come through as frustration or anger, and that can also create fire and heartburn and acid reflux too. So they need to release their pent-up energy through repeated screaming to clear it out. So they may well be arguing with someone in their life to create that dynamic, to release the energy. So screaming at someone, and I don't feel this is arguing with you, I feel this is other people in their life. So they could be very volatile today, as in they're feeling angry and it's coming out. So they could be screaming at someone, shouting at someone, and that's releasing the energy. Because when we have heartburn, a very good way of clearing that out, if you're experiencing it too, because you are one, so you may well be feeling this too because they are, or you may be getting stomach issues or other things going on, have a good scream. And if you think, I can't scream because the neighbours will hear me, put some music on loud and sing. As long as it's releasing things out of your, around the throat chakra area, your voice box. So allowing yourself to express energy. Now, we've got judgment for them. So I definitely feel there's judgment where they may feel judged. But really, it's about them judging themselves. And they're rising above that now because the dolphin is trying to set them free from the judgment where they sit around judging themselves. So they can actually move out of this quiet time and communicate with you. So in the silence, they are actually addressing their own self. So you can see this where this fairy guy is looking at this beautiful eagle, or this beautiful bird of prey. I'm seeing that as an eagle though, addressing the side of themselves that wants to take action. So this is really about them having a conversation with themselves and knowing what to do on this earth, on the sacred earth, health and vitality. So they are actually getting stronger in the space to be able to reach out and communicate with you, but also to make changes in their own life. Now, when I'm connecting with this, I'm seeing 4 chakras. I'm seeing the root chakra at the bottom there being activated. So they are realizing that they need to take action and do something. Otherwise, it's all going to just bubble up inside and they're going to miss out on their chance for happiness. And they want happiness, health and vitality in this life. So they're listening to their solar plexus, their gut instinct, which is also helping them tap in with their heart chakra so they can follow their heart to speak their truth with the throat chakra. So they may also be going through blocks in these areas too. So they may be having leg issues, knee issues, toes, maybe they bang the toes up, or they're having issues with the feet. They could be having issues with the stomach. As I said, that can also affect the esophagus, heartburn, heart palpitations, and throat chakra. So they could have a cold, they could have a blocked throat, they could have issues going on with the way they speak. And what they are healing, connected with a past life, this is so powerful, is phobias. And they may have a phobia about being vulnerable, speaking the truth, because it's something connected with a past life or a past situation where they may have been afraid of something. So it's created fear in them about taking action or doing something. So they may be dreaming about phobias or dreaming about things they need to overcome. So if they are dreaming about overcoming a phobia, for example, say if they dream about holding a spider, even if they're not afraid of spiders, if they have a dream of that nature, it's because they're facing fears. So in their dreams, they are facing fears. So they're able to speak their truth. So they're able to change their life, to overcome that fear of whatever is blocking them. And in the space, this is what they're doing. They're talking to their eagle self, their higher self, their masculine side, to step into that power and say, I can make a decision to end this silence. I can speak my truth. I can come forward to you. I'm not going to be afraid anymore. Now, there's a song out of 50 Shades of Grey. It's in one of the films. It says, I'm not afraid anymore. I am not afraid anymore. It's obviously during one of their intimate scenes, but it's an absolutely beautiful song. And if I find it, I'll share it. But it's about, I'm not afraid anymore. And this is about them facing their fears. They don't want to be afraid anymore. They want to face their fears. So the energy around the journey today, don't take it personally. So if they need space, if they're quiet, if they're silent, just don't take it personally. Whatever they're doing, don't take it personally. Remember, they are dealing with fire in them because they're not able to express it or channel it into their creative self like you are. So they may get angry, they may get frustrated, they may do things they regret doing. So just don't take anything personally and instead trust what you feel. You know what you feel. They are saying one thing, but you're feeling something else. You must trust in what you feel. Your intuition is always real. And the angels are assisting right now. So you may even see angel numbers like 44 or 444. You may see rainbows reminding you you're protected. You may see feathers, other things that show you angels are with you. You may hear songs about angels. And angels are assisting with the communication ahead. So there is going to be communication ahead, even if there's silence right now. So it's so important right now that you are the eye of the storm. You are that magician standing strong in the eye of the storm. And the angels are reminding you to lighten the load. So this dolphin is kind of saying, don't take anything personally. Don't judge them. Don't judge others. Just rise above the situation. Powerful. Now we've also got for the journey, we've got the 4 of Wands in reverse. So it's taken some time, but you are going to build that foundation and that future together. So don't let what's going on, don't let anything that's stressing you out or triggering you rock this foundation right now. And they show me this when I turn it upside down like 1111. And I'm seeing this like a portal opening, a doorway opening to build this foundation that you're moving into. So we've got enlightenment coming in with liberation. Now, this angel is naked, so I'll just show you the top of the card there. But I'm feeling Archangel Jophiel, the beauty angel around you, helping you to remember your own power and light. And this angel is naked, it's a woman, but this woman also looks very masculine too. So I am getting this energy of the feminine and masculine merging into one. Okay, if you can see that there, you've got liberation and enlightenment at the bottom there. So what I'm feeling with this is about you knowing your own worth and value. And you sitting with your own self, allowing yourself to feel what you're feeling, exploring what you're feeling, allowing things to happen naturally. So you're going to feel liberated. So we've got wars and battles. So you go through wars and battles on this journey, okay? There's a card from my Archangel Michael deck about trials and tribulations, okay? So remember, first of all, you go through challenges. Challenges grow your soul. So when you go into a war or a battle, it happens to grow your soul. We're talking about spiritual war here, emotional war, a war with the self, because the self is the most powerful thing. So we do go into a war and a battle with ourselves. Now, that's definitely what your person is doing, because what they are doing is connecting with their self. Let me just see if the card's there. The one where they are connecting with the self. Let me just find it. Where they are talking to their eagle self. Okay, wherever that card went. There we are. So they are going through a battle with their own self. And you're going through a battle with what you're wanting. So, for example, you're wanting the internal things to happen. You're wanting the external things to happen. Where's the card? There we go. You becoming the master. So really, you're both mastering your own energies. They are mastering their own self to be able to take a chance to overcome the fear. And you're overcoming your fears and battles. You're going through a battle to harness your own power. So you're both going through very similar things, mirroring things in different ways. So the wars and the battles, remember, the angels are assisting. But you go through challenges because they grow your soul. Why? Because God is not interested in your comfort. He's interested in your growth. So you must trust that God knows what he's doing and what you need and when you need it. And you can say to the challenge, this too shall pass. And there's also, God is pruning the tree whenever there's things going on. The card I'm looking for, it's about, Jesus went through trials and tribulations, wars and battles. So we will too. So it's okay, cry your tears, feel what you feel. But you may also have dreams where you are in a war or a battle. You may be in a battle with them. You may be in a battle with a karmic partner. You may be actually in a battle, like some kind of war in your dreams. Because it's very likely in past lives you've been through these kind of things. So what gets you through wars and battles? Trust and faith. Wow. Strength. Inner strength. Strength coming from heaven. Knowing that you are strong. And you may have been a monk or a nun in a past life. So again, this could well be connected with the sacral chakra and why you desire each other so strongly and why sometimes that desire is repressed. Because there may have been vows of poverty in past lives that you are healing in this life. So if it feels taboo, if it feels like the love is forbidden in any way, it could well be connected with a past life where it was. So you've come into this life to overcome this. And you may even be dreaming about this. Maybe these are the boundaries you need to set to be able to, kind of put your own needs on hold until they are completely free to be with you, or vice versa. Putting boundaries down like a monk would or a nun would. A vow of celibacy or things like that. We've got poverty as well they're giving me. So this could be to do with poverty, not having enough. So fear of lack. Feeling like something is missing or you're going to miss out. But I am getting like celibacy vows too, where the desire is so strong, but it may not have been able to be acted on in the past, in a past life. And that's what you've brought through into this life to overcome that. But you also have to set boundaries if you find that you can't keep your hands to yourself around your person. And I know how that feels, until they are free. So these are the wars and battles we go through. So there is communication ahead. The angels are assisting. Things are falling into place. And they give me fear. So let go of any fear today. Let's bring in some letters. What do we need to know today? So today we've got B, we've got T and A. So I've got bat coming through first of all. So what happens with a bat? Bats sleep upside down. Okay, and that's a bit like the Hanged Man. So again, the Hanged Man is about a delay. So there's this brief pause or delay right now so things can move forward. And also bats are nocturnal. So this is about facing your fears at night or going through things at night. So again, sleep. Things happening in sleep, in dreams, going over the past, connecting in dreams, them coming to you in dreams and showing you what their plan is. So the bat is a symbol of the way you transform through the dark times. We've also got Tab, if you look at it the other way around. Okay, so that could be a name, it could be Tabitha. You could also be keeping tabs on each other, checking up on each other, wanting to know what each other is doing. Okay, very interesting. We've also got POT, so maybe someone smokes pot and they need to quit that. That's what they need to do. Or they're working on money, pot of gold, or they're wanting to move something into place. It could be a name too. So, but I'm getting there as someone perhaps smoking pot. They give me the name Joey. I've got JJ as well. That may mean something as in initials there, but I've got the word Joey coming through. And we've got U. U can be significant for union. Q for queen, be the queen of your life. So I'm going to put these up, okay, so you can check these out. That's what I'm connecting with in these letters anyway. Okay. They give me lace as well. So someone may be fantasizing about lace underwear, or lace may mean something significant to you. So take these letters how they resonate with you, anything you're pulling from them. But I'm definitely feeling that things are happening in the night time and things are being healed. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.